Howdy there, nerds! So you may be wondering why you're looking at Shadow Dragon down there at the bottom. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. First, let's take a look at the comment contest winners, shall we? First up, of course, is Auburn Sakura. I know you may not end up using Julius, but I wish you the best of luck there for whatever project you're working on. I know very well the Feather Plight, so best of luck out there. And then, of course, Kexer Connolly. You may have terrible luck with seasonal banners, but maybe this will turn it around, so congratulations to you two for winning. You guys are awesome. So, let's dive into the little bit of information that we have down here. And by little bit, I mean actually a lot. I'm not sure if you remember Derpy Leafeon, guys, at all. Derpy Leafeon came through and gave me a bunch of mathematical data and all this compiling and information of units in the game. He made a chart and everything. It was beautiful. But, well, he went back and he went and compiled all of this very, very... I don't know how stressful this was to make, but, man, he put a lot of effort into it. And what we're going to be looking at is characters that are not in the game yet and how popular they are. These are going to be the top 5 characters based on popularity from Choose Your Legends that aren't in the game just yet. And of course, we're going to be filtering them on a game-by-game basis, because whenever, IS goes through and typically pulls a banner that isn't, themed or anything outside of just being from a game, they tend to pick the characters that are most popular. Just to give an example, Ishtar from the recent banners. So, special thank you to Derpy Leafeon. Let's dive in and let's take a look at everything. Go check him out on Twitter. I'm just going to include a link, to that in the description. So, Shadow Dragon, let's see what we got here. So, in the first place... Yeah, I'm just going to warn you that some of these characters are a little bit down on the list overall. Nagi technically came in 229th overall in Choose Your Legends, but Shadow Dragon is... we actually have quite a lot of characters from Shadow Dragon, so it doesn't surprise me that we have some on the lower spectrum of the list. But still, Nagi is in first. From there, we have Zane in second. From there, we have Nena in third. To Harden, normal Harden, in fourth. And then finally, Wolf in 5th when it comes to overall character popularity. That is from Shadow Dragon for characters not in the game yet. So chances are maybe we'll get a look-see at Nagi in the future. I'm not too sure. It's really hard to say. Let's move on to a game that I'm sure a lot of people will already know the answer to this one. So next up is Shadows of Valentia. And technically Gaiden as well. There's one character I already know who is at the top, and I'm sure a lot of you can already guess, so let's just see. Again, I have not seen all of these lists, but I'm almost certain it's Kliff. Kliff, of course, is the most wanted Shadows of Valentia character not in the game currently. He ranked 33rd overall in Choose Your Legends 2. So, yeah, I know you guys want Kliff. I've seen a lot of comments there, so let's see who's after Kliff, shall we? From there, we have Rinea. And Rinea is, well, I'm just going to skip over that one for now. Conrad, that could be a fun one to see in the game. I would love to see Conrad, but the one that I want to see above all else is technically the 4th placeman. I would love to see Python in the game. Come on. Why not? Leon's in here, Python can join. Sure, let's have archers come in by the dozens. Oh, okay, so apparently in the 5th place for characters wanted when it comes to heroes that aren't in the game yet, Mila apparently came in 5th. Guys, I don't think you want to have an actual god at your, fingertips. Just saying. A little bit weird, okay? We're going to be moving on from that one, and instead we're going to be moving on to Mystery of the Emblem. When it comes to Mystery of the Emblem, there are 2 characters who technically are in the 1st place, because, well, those are your avatar characters from Mystery of the Emblem there. And, yeah, I could see why they would be popular. They technically were, the first avatars where it's like, oh, it's me, I'm in the game, helping Marth, guys, it's me. But no. So there you go. 1st and 2nd place go to the avatar characters, so makes sense. I would love to see Chris in there. Both Chris's. I mean, we have Corrin and, Robin. In 3rd place, Malice. In 4th, we have Zane, and then finally, we have Nagi again. Alright, sure, I'll take it. Whatever. Cool. Let's go with that. And then let's move on. Let's just see what's available from Genealogy. Now, I'm just going to warn you here. with genealogy and Thracia, Thracia? I don't know why I'm saying it right, so weird, but with these two games, I admit I'm a little bit ignorant, so if I mess up some names or don't know the characters too well, I apologize. But I do know Lewin was one character that a lot of you wanted. Just to give you an example, he ranked around the 60s normally for overall Choose Your Legends, so that's actually pretty good, considering the vast amounts of what is actually in the upper levels when it comes to characters. Anyways, Lewin, Quan came in second, Larcy came in third, Ked came in fourth, and finally Shannon came in fifth when it comes to genealogy characters. And I have no idea who some of those are, so I'm just gonna continue on, shall we? Next up is Thracia, 776. And, well, you might see a little bit of overlap here, and I'm just going to go through them real quick. Marita came in the first place when it came to Choose Your Legends characters, still not in the game yet. Glade, then, of course, Kedigan, and then Ivel, and then also Ozian. Ozian? I'm Either way, those are your four or five characters from Thracia, so if anyone strikes your fancy there, do tell me in the comments. And then, of course, we're going to be moving on to the Binding Blade. Now, there is one character that I said would be an alt, and I'm almost certain that they left this in here because why not? It was pretty much a given. Eventually, it's going to happen. In the top place here is Old Man Hector. Yeah, I honestly expect what they're going to be doing with Hector is that eventually he's going to get a legendary version of himself, probably something similar to his older form, and, you know, kind of make it like Ike. Ike, the Radiant hero, eventually ended up becoming, well, a legendary hero. Idunn, I believe that is correct in how I pronounce it. It's Old Norse. And, yeah, from there, let's see. Lou is in third. From here, we also have Deke in fourth, and then also Gonzalez in fifth. Yeah, okay, well, let's just not worry about that anymore. Let's move on to the prequel, the first Fire Emblem we actually got in the US. And I'm sure there are several characters in here that will make people really happy to see them on the list. So let's go over everyone, shall we? First up, when it comes to Blazing Blade, the first character that is most wanted that isn't in the game right now is Louise. Alright, well then. From there, we have Nils, who's in second, and I've said several times that when we had a Dragonstone shortage, I wanted to see Nils, and, well, he's still very much wanted, apparently. Canis, I don't know what I'm doing. Canis is third. From there, Wrath is fourth. Yes, Wrath is there. I know a lot of you wanted him, too. And then also, Pent is fifth. That, of course, is from Blazing Blade. So, let's move on to the next game in the series, Sacred Stones. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. Let's see who's up here. I have not seen Cormag. Okay, Cormag is first. I have not seen where he actually places on the list. From here on out, I'm a little bit blind, okay? I just kind of went and looked at everything. From there, Ross, our boy Ross. Oh man, Ross did so much work in not only my playthrough, but also Comic's playthrough. I would love to see Ross. Noel, well, I would like to see Noel, and, you know, it makes sense. He kind of got a little screwed there when it came to, you know, alternate form Erica, so I would like to see him make a return maybe sometime in the future. From there, we have Garrick in fourth when it comes to Sacred Stones, and then also we have Selena. Hey, I like all of them. I would take any of these characters, honestly. Sacred Stones, I love you. Come back soon, okay? Anyways, let's move on to the next list here, shall we? And let's see, what do we got? We have, oh yes, Path of Radiance. Alright, I'm willing to bet Ranulf is in first, because I'm pretty sure he got, yep, okay, Ranulf is in first. Gee, I wonder what the people want, and it's only going to get worse, because I know the instant we hit Fates, things are just going to go crazy. Alright, so, Leith is in second, Tyburn is in third. That surprised me. I thought Tyburn would be a lot higher. Jill is in fourth. And then Ileana is in fifth. Huh. Well, I know Ranulf got around 60-ish when it came to Choose Your Legends too. So I guess maybe, just maybe, will eventually get Beaststone units, right? Now they're going to go for Jill or Ileana. Just because, well, they're easier to deal with, I guess. Anyways, moving on. Let's take a look at Radiant Dawn. And, oh boy, there's a lot to be held here, so, Oh, Tybern got first here. Okay, sure. And then, of course, Har got second. Ranulf got third. Nyla got fourth. And Jill is back in fifth place. So, I wonder if we're actually ever going to get Jill. That would be a very odd character. I would love to see her, though. Alright, let's move on from the Radiant Saga into, well, the Fates Awakening end here. So, I'm going to just guess when it comes to top characters. I'm hoping Sumia is on this list. I haven't looked, but, well, let's see. Oh, of course, Owain is, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of you love your Owain, so I expect him to come about sometime soon. I mean, we already have Odin, but we could stand to get Owain as well. Aversa, wow, in second place. Yeah, I would love to see her. We could use another tome flyer that can actually be added to the pool outside of just Morgan. Oh, well, Pan. I mean, Penne, whatever you want to say, Pan. Yeah, that's an easy option. And then Maribelle comes in fourth with this, huh? Yeah, I would love it. And then there's Sumia, finally. At least Sumia got some love, right, guys? I don't know. But there's a lot of list to go through, and my god. Now we're moving on to the final list here. As you can see, this is Fates. And, well, let's see what we got here. Selkie came in first. She was in the 20s, I believe, if I can actually look over the list a bit more. Keaton came in second. Gee, I wonder what you guys want. In third came Caden. I'm just going to continue to look at you guys and go, gee, I wonder what you want. Velouria came in fourth. And then finally in fifth came Ophelia, the final character that, you know, was not a weapon type that we don't have in the game yet. So, I hope that can give you a bit of a better understanding of what exactly was, you know, in all of this. But those are your characters that are currently not in the game in the top listings when it comes to, you know, Choose Your Legends for every game. Geez, I wonder what you guys want when it comes to certain character listings here, huh? There's a lot to be had. My goodness gracious me. But no, thank you, Derpy Leafeon, for sending me this list. There were a few surprises there. But I was not at all surprised by what Fates and, you know, I guess technically, even, you know, the Radiant Saga technically had. Gee, I wonder what we all want. Either way, I hope you guys didn't mind this little nonsense here. I just wanted to show off a lot of these little charts that Derpy Leafeon made, and a lot of the data that he put into here. It's crazy stuff, and there's everything for you. I hope you found this interesting, guys. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go for now. Catch you soon. Thanks for watching.